Ladies and gentlemen, this is DVP World. You're watching another edition of Military Mind, bringing you news from the front lines. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. Overnight, Russian forces launched another massive drone attack on Ukraine. Ukrainian officials report that 95 Shahed-type drones targeted multiple regions. In the central Poltava region, a Russian strike damaged an energy facility, temporarily cutting power to consumers. The overnight drone attack also knocked out electricity in parts of the northern city of Sumy after strikes on critical infrastructures. All water utility facilities were left without power and had to rely on emergency backups as of Wednesday morning. Healthcare facilities also switched to backup power, according to the head of the Sumy City Military Administration. The Ukrainian Energy Ministry said last week that energy facilities have been attacked 2,900 times since March 2025. Additional strikes were reported overnight in Zaporizhia, Sumy, and Kherson regions. In eastern Ukraine, one person was killed and 3 others injured in a Russian strike on a coal mine in the Donetsk region late Tuesday. Local authorities said 148 miners were trapped underground after power was cut in the Dobopilia community. Meanwhile, Ukraine continued its campaign against Russian oil infrastructure. According to Reuters, Ukrainian drone strikes on 10 oil refineries have disrupted at least 17% of Russia's total refining capacity, about 1.1 million barrels per day. The attacks, which began earlier this month, disrupted Moscow's oil processing and exports, caused gasoline shortages in several regions, and were widely seen as retaliation for Russia's advances on the battlefield and strikes on Ukrainian energy facilities. The Institute for the Study of War reported that the refinery attacks have contributed to fuel shortages across Russia, a development likely to increase inflation and trigger further economic instability. On the battlefield, Ukrainian forces managed to push back at the base of a Russian breakthrough between Pokrovsk and Konstantinivka, though the breach along the Dobopilia-Druzhkivka road has not yet been fully eliminated. At the same time, analysts from the Ukrainian group Deep State reports that Russian forces captured 2 villages in the Dnipropetrovsk region, Zaporozhye and Novoshakhtinsk, marking the first confirmed territorial gains there. Ukrainian soldiers of the 44th Separate Artillery Brigade carried out powerful strikes on Russian positions. The precise work of the artillerymen resulted in the destruction of several key enemy weapons. The targets included a Type 75 multiple-launch rocket system, 3 2A36 Hyacinth-B cannons, and an ammunition depot. According to confirmed reports, all of the equipment and ammunition stocks were destroyed, leaving behind only black smoke and scorched earth. Satellite images from Maxar have confirmed the extent of the damage to the oil refinery in the Novoshakhtinsk in Russia's Rostov region. The Ukrainian drone strike on August 21st sparked a fire that burned for 5 days, destroying 6 fuel storage tanks and seriously damaging 2 more. The fire was finally extinguished this morning. The satellite images clearly show the burned areas, destroyed tanks, and traces of a large-scale detonation. The Novoshakhtinsk refinery is the largest fuel enterprise in southern Russia and directly supports logistics and equipment for occupying forces on the Ukrainian front. So the prolonged fire not only destroyed part of the infrastructure, but also delivered a serious blow to Russia's military fuel reserves, complicating supply in key areas.
Уралы, КамАЗы. Вот Урал Next сгорел полностью. Вот такая херня. Там тоже Уралы стоят.
Ты что, не мог туда убежать, блядь? Так точно. А что ты туда не убежал? Третий прием.
Только обрадовались, что все. Стоят в ответ и тут. Урал стоит.
Принял.
In the Zaporizhia direction, a unit of the Lesser Group of the 27th Pichesk Brigade of the National Guard carried out a precise and effective operation. A heavy strike drone bomber destroyed a rare Russian remote mining system known as Zemedilia, and the system is one of the most expensive and dangerous type of weaponry. Its main purpose is to quickly lay minefields using special ammunition cassettes, allowing Russian forces to block roads and attack routes in an attempt to slow the advance of Ukrainian troops. The accurate strike by the Lesser Group not only eliminated one of the few available systems of this kind, but also seriously reduced Russia's ability to conduct engineering and mine warfare on the front line. And with that footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to DPP World.